Bala Kishore, Director of Factories, Government of Andhra Pradesh. Today we met in this hall in the FAMC premises to have an interactive action session regarding the recent amendments proposed in the Factories Act. The Factories Act by itself is a social legislation to ensure the safety, health and welfare of the industrial workers employed in registered factories. In the state of Andhra Pradesh, we have about 43,038 registered factories, wherein 11.5 lakh, 11.54 lakh workers are employed. So it is the responsibility of this department to ensure that these workers work in a congenial environment, contribute to the productivity of the organization, and do not get injured while trying to work for the organization. And at the same time, we have to also see that the management provides a situation and a working condition to prevent accidents, either in form of injuries or death. The Act speaks of safety. The Act is divided into three basic components. One is the safety, that is the safety of the worker. The second would be the welfare of the worker. Third will be the health of the worker. So when I talk about safety, I talk about prevention of accidents. Prevention of accidents in the sense, see, for example, while working at heights, what are the safety precautions you have to take? While entering into a confined space like a reactor, what are the precautions you have to take? While working near moving parts of a machinery, what are that the management has to do to prevent the person getting entangled into the moving belt? And many more such situations where it takes the whole gambit of the whole situation in an environment where you really do the manufacturing activity. Then coming to the welfare, we have been discussing the provision of canteens, rest shed, creche where women are employed for keeping the children. All this comes under the provision related to welfare in the Factories Act. The working hours, the overtime, the leave with wages, all come under welfare. The health part of it, see, people working in hazardous operations and exposed to certain areas where there is a likelihood of being involved in occupational diseases. For example, silicosis. If you are exposed to less than 5% of free silica, there is a likelihood of people getting a disease called silicosis. Then people working in asbestos industry likely to get asbestosis. Similarly, in spinning mills, bisonosis.